everyone. My name is Roop. I am the SGA Vice President at our school, and we are hosting our SGA Flower Fundraiser. We just wanted to let you know that we will not be selling the flowers after the event. So if you're interested in purchasing flowers today, then please go ahead and purchase them now. Thank you. Enjoy the event.
Good morning, guests. We will be starting our ceremony in just a couple moments. We have several guests who have not yet been seated. If there is an open seat next to you, will you please close the gap so that we can have families come in and fill in the empty seats? We appreciate it. We're going to have a full house today, so if you could please make room for other guests. They will be seated after we close the doors. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name's Dr. John Granito. I'm the Dean for the California Health Sciences University College of Osteopathic Medicine. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome you all to this historic fourth white coat ceremony for the class of 2027. We'll ask that you make sure all your phones are on silent right now, and feel free to take pictures. As you can see, we have our own photographers and the video. This is being video recorded today and broadcast for the future, live streamed over our YouTube channel. At this time, I'd like you all to stand and rise for the processional of our Valley's newest medical students. Welcome. Congratulations. At this time, I invite our a cappella group, the Vocal Chords, to the stage, led by senior student Ron Yanato. The group is comprised of medical students from all four classes of our medical students, 24, 25, 26, and our newest class, 2027. Will you all please stand now for our national anthem? Thank you so much, Ron, for directing the group, and to our wonderful student doctors in our a cappella group. You may all be seated at this time. It's my honor to do some introductions. First, we'll welcome our university trustees who are in attendance, Mr. Jerry Lyles, Robert Amaro, Pam Freeman-Fobbs, and Lindy Pimentel. And a special welcome to our president of the university, Flo Dunn. Once again, I welcome all the guests of our class of 2027, our faculty, and the staff who are here to make this event very special. Now, student doctors, I thank you for the diligence and seriousness that you have taken so far in your studies. I know that yesterday's exam is a blur, but I'm quite certain sacral plexus and android versus platypoid pelvis are not far from your minds. And I'm quite certain as you sit here, your study of the piriformis syndrome will come in handy. You know, it was just a few short months ago that a faculty committee recommended, and then we chose you to be here for a reason, and I'm confident you will continue to meet that challenge. I'm also very proud that this group of student doctors better represents the populations that we serve through our university's mission and the medical community's focused efforts on diversity, equity, and inclusion in medicine. Sir William Osler said, "Medicine is both a science, that is, a science of uncertainty, as well as an art, the art of probability." So why do we wear white coats? Long white coats were originally first worn only by scientists. They were wearing it to protect their skin and their clothing when they worked in the lab and didn't want to spill things on themselves. But during that same time period, physicians wore their very own costume, as it were. It was very described, professional, black frock coat, black pants, white shirt, maybe a vest, maybe a gold chain, and a hat. Physicians who were making house calls at the time went to their patients' homes and inspired respect, perhaps trust. And at the same time, they expected obedience to their orders, not just from the patients, but also from the families and the nurses that helped them. You see, at that time, medicine was mostly practiced based on tradition rather than on actual scientific evidence. And along came scientific discoveries, like the germ theory, that was the basis for how vaccines have been developed for the past 100 years. But over 100 years ago, there was an overhaul of medical education, and standardized, rigorous curriculum was first introduced. It included research in laboratories, prescribed clinical experiences that students would go to, and some diploma mills at the time didn't subscribe to these new rigors, and they had to close their doors. At the time, medical degrees from those schools had been obtainable through apprenticeships. And so that was no longer sanctioned. So now at this overhaul, in order to distinguish themselves from those older physicians, these new younger physicians subscribing to the rigorous curriculum with real academic credentials started wearing a long white coat to signal that medicine was now based in science. It became the official costume worn by doctors, and one of the reasons we wear white coats. The first officially recognized white coat ceremony like this was about 30 years ago at Columbia University, although the University of Chicago claims they were first a few years before that, and so there's some debate about the history of the white coat ceremonies. But what we know now is there are grant support from the Arnold P. Gold Foundation that supports events like this in many medical schools, probably most medical schools around the country. And as such, each medical student today will receive a pin from the Arnold P. Gold Foundation to be the first bling you can put on your coat. The Gold Foundation exists to promote the teaching of professionalism and medical ethics as a vital part of all medical school curricula, and conducting a white coat ceremony like this is the first step in honoring the Gold Foundation. This ceremony signifies the beginning of your medical student journey that ultimately ends when you will receive a long white coat. At that point, you're entering your residency training. And that is the history of the white coat ceremonies and why we wear white coat. It's now my pleasure to introduce Alan Schetzel, DO. Dr. Schetzel is the Chief Executive Officer of the Mercy Medical Group and Second Vice President of the Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons of California. He's joining us today to deliver a special welcome to the class of 2027, and you can read his bio in your program. We are proud to have Dr. Schetzel here today because of his own accomplishments and his passion to advance and support osteopathic physicians and improve the health care in the state of California. Dr. Schetzel.
Thank you, Dean Granato. I appreciate this invitation to deliver this welcome address for the class of 2027 White Coat Ceremony. It's an honor to stand here before you, your families, and your friends for this extraordinary milestone. I am Alan Schatzel, DO. I'm a graduate of Des Moines University, College of Osteopathic Medicine and Surgery. And I'm here to represent the Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons of California, the OPSC. As Dr. Granato had mentioned, I'm the second vice president and treasurer of OPSC. I've served on the OPSC board of directors for over 5 years. And the Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons of California is our state professional association. We're an affiliate of the American Osteopathic Association. And our mission is to serve the best interest of osteopathic physicians in the state of California and our students. And it's to protect and preserve all the unique aspects of our profession, which we refer to as osteopathic distinctiveness. There are three key elements or elements of success I wanted to talk to you about today in this welcome address. These are more practical than anything, okay? And my hope is that each of you will take something away from my welcome and that you'll gain a deeper understanding of this extraordinary milestone. You have achieved an incredible milestone just by matriculating to CHSU, College of Osteopathic Medicine. But this is only the beginning of your journey into this honorable and distinguished profession. The first important element of success I want to talk about is relationships. Relationships are incredibly important. And I want all of you to be present, be connected, and communicate well. because that's a really important part of being an osteopathic physician. And we are incredibly connected in today's society, 2023. When I was in medical school in your seat, 1995, September 30, almost 30 years ago, we didn't have supercomputers in our pocket, iPhones, right? iPhone was launched in 2007. Facebook, 2004, Twitter, now known as X, 2006, Instagram, 2010, and the other application, TikTok, didn't really come to the US until 2017. None of this existed in the mid-1990s when I was sitting in your chair. So then we had to be very intentional, thoughtful, and present and aware, and I'm challenging all of you to do that. Each one of you have proven yourselves to be exceptional learners. You've achieved excellence in academics, and you can perform on exams. But being an excellent physician and practicing osteopathic medicine requires authentic connections. Osteopathic physicians are well known for our compassion, our active listening, and our genuine care and concern for our patients. And all begins with relationships. Our approach to care and compassion for patients begins in our training during our medical school years, our internships and residencies. Please work together as teams. Be intentional and thoughtful and aware, and avoid isolation. Those of you who read my bio also see that I have a master's in business administration. And what I can tell you is that medical school and business school are very different. The curriculum is very different. The academic rigor of medical school is much greater than business school. Another key important difference is that in business school, there's a conscious effort to develop long-term relationships, long-term meaningful relationships, and to build your network and actively engage with your peers. When I was in medical school, that wasn't necessarily the case. We were all competing and trying to be top of the class, and that's okay. There's good to that, but also be focused on relationship building and interacting with your peers. It'll pay dividends in the long run. One example of a strong relationship that I developed while in medical school is with Omar Latif, DO. Omar and I were constantly competing to be top in the class and get top scores, but we were working together, creating innovative ways to study and innovative ways to learn the dense and deep amount of material that we needed to score well. Omar, when we were in medical school, was very interested in being an interventional cardiologist and was on his pathway to being into that field. Things changed for him. He ended up in internal medicine, trained in critical care at Rush University and Medical Center in Chicago. And something was recognized in Omar. Omar was a leader. He communicated well. His undergrad was actually in religious studies. And he kept graduating up through the ranks of Rush University Medical Center. Omar Latif, DO, graduate of my class, 1999, is now the president and chief executive officer of Rush Health. So in having that relationship with him, as a healthcare executive, we were able to continue to connect and talk about our challenges and how we're creating solutions to the complexity of healthcare delivery. Another example of a very deep and meaningful relationship is Julie Way, DO. So Julie Way, Dr. Julie, is now Julie Way Schatzel, DO. So Dr. Julie Way graduated in 1998. Yeah, thank you. We met in January of 1996, and we stayed together throughout medical school and married 3 weeks after my graduation in 1999. So now 24 years later, we have two incredible children that are college age and doing well. And it all started with that relationship that was developed. So relationships matter. Be intentional, thoughtful, present, and aware. Develop long-term and meaningful relationships. Build your network and actively engage with your peers. The second element of success, or kind of a practical story I want to share with you, is reach for the stars. So I went to Des Moines University. Des Moines University was founded in 1898, so it's the second oldest osteopathic medical school in the country. About the time in late my first year or early in my second year, we had distinguished alumni that would come and provide lectures for us. And I don't remember the name of the alumni, I don't remember some of the details, but what I do remember is how inspirational and compelling that speech was, or that distinguished lecture was. A DO, graduate of my school, was a highly ranked official in federal government in public service. The message that he was sharing was very powerful, and his motto was to reach for the stars. And his motto was reach for the stars, and he left me with this like, you know, this is what I reach for when I'm struggling and trying to break through, or things aren't working out the way I want them to. What he had said is, reach for the stars because the world needs your talent, and being your best self and achieving your ultimate dreams will benefit us all. The third element of success, this kind of practical advice, is to have a deep passion for your work and create impact. Just this last week, as a chief executive, I interview with credible talent. We're interviewing for a new chief quality officer of our group practice. The interview candidate we met with on Thursday has a really incredible CV. Continuous progression through leadership, regional medical director, associate CMO, chief medical officer. And also in the CV is discussion or comments about involvement in health equity and involvement in how we're making a difference in our communities and how we're delivering our promise in medicine. And I asked about that because her background was all in quality, but also had this health equity piece to it. And it was a really genuine and authentic answer that I want to share with you. And the answer was this. About 5 or 6 years ago, they did some really incredible projects to try to engage patients and try to make sure they're following through with medical advice and therapies and medicines. And when I asked about the involvement in health equity and the chief quality role, the answer was, we were working on health equity before it was called health equity. We were focused on quality, and we were trying to improve outcomes and realized how important it was to understand social needs and how to fill in those gaps. As I said earlier, nearly 30 years ago, I started medical school, and our focus was systems-based. We were looking at function, structure, disease. Our profession has grown a lot smarter now, and we're better informed, and we understand better how to truly deliver better outcomes for the people we serve. Be intentional, seek to understand individuals' unique circumstances and the social determinants and how those are affecting their health and well-being. Whole person care is a cornerstone of osteopathic medicine's distinctiveness. Be curious, go beyond your book smarts and genuinely connect with others and find what you love. Medicine is an extraordinary field and it's very rewarding. If you have a deep passion for what you do, going beyond book smart and being aware of social determinants as drivers of poor health and outcomes will result in true impact on our communities and on the populations you will be serving. I love neurology. I'm a neurologist. I specialize in sleep disorders medicine, and I'm a healthcare executive, and I still clinically practice. I love neurology, and I developed a deep passion for neurology as a third-year medical student. I didn't go into medical school knowing I wanted to be a neurologist. Having a rotation in my third year and really connecting with with our leaders on service and the residents that we were working with, it just was a great fit for me. And I look back and I really appreciate gaining that understanding of what I'm deeply passionate about. Seeing patients and improving lives is what drives me. And now, being a healthcare executive, I can make impact at scale. So let me summarize and bring it all together, and then I'll close. I want to welcome all of you to osteopathic medicine. We are truly distinctive because of our hands-on healing and our whole person approach to care. Care for mind, body, and spirit differentiates our profession, and with your DO degree, you can change the world, create impact at scale far beyond what you have imagined. Develop strong, deep, and meaningful and lasting relationships. Be your best self, achieve your dreams, and shoot for the stars, because we will all benefit from your excellence. Do what you love to do, find your deep passion, and create impact at scale through genuine, authentic concern for the whole person. I want to close with a reflection that was shared at our board meeting. Our medical group board of directors met Wednesday morning. We meet once a month, fourth Wednesday of the month. And this reflection was shared by a board member, a physician leader, chair of a department, 30 years in pediatrics practice. You're going to feel like quitting. You're going to struggle. You'll have days where you wonder what's it all for. You'll have days when people attempt to break you down, challenge your intelligence, your skills, and your right to be where you are. You'll have months or moments when you question your own abilities and perhaps your sanity. But you will rise. You'll rise every time, not because you defended yourself, but because you understand that our osteopathic medical profession is not mastered in one day. You'll rise because you appreciate each mistake is a learning opportunity. And you'll rise because even on yours or someone else's very worst day, there is still a human underneath it all. And you chose our osteopathic medical profession that prioritizes understanding and empathy. You'll rise because the fact that you're struggling and doubting yourself means that you're invested in and striving for excellence. And you're all striving for excellence. You'll rise because your strength as a healthcare professional, an osteopathic physician, is not determined by one grade, one class, or any individual exam. It's an ongoing journey of learning, honor, humility, and a chance to make even the smallest difference in the lives of our communities and the patients you will serve. Welcome to our honorable and distinguished profession, and thank you.
We want to thank Dr. Schetzel for his time driving down from Sacramento. We have a thank you gift. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean.
Thank you. I hope many of our students are moved by your leadership and role in organized medicine. A sense of belonging to a larger organization helps all of us to aspire to greatness. I also want to recognize and thank the Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons of California, the OPSC, for their generous donation of the white coats to all 3 DO granting institutions in California. The patches on your right sleeve of your white coats now reflect your student membership in the OPSC. And now, as we begin the ceremonial presentation of the white coats, I'll invite Dr. Schetzel back up to coat the first student, along with Dr. Sandeep Grewal to come forward to coat our first student. Dr. Jonathan Terry will be the announcer of all of your names. And after Dr. Grewal, Dr. Stephanie Bauer, Dr. Yoshihiro Ozaki, and Dr. Ying Wang will also participate in the coating of the white coats.
Thank you, Dr. Granito. The first student will be coated by the OPSC Vice President, Alan Schatzel, DO, followed by Sandeep Grewal, DO. Yasser Abdul Baghi. Jacob Afable. Ramiz Ahmed. Saida Al-Kozi. Bahar Amin. Sequoia Armitage Majersic. Vrina Mufid Awadala. Alexander Bashir. Donna Beder. Marian Badria. Jad Bahalden. Simran Baines. Tamron Baines. Laksha Balakrishnan. Ilona Babla. Ruth Beltran. Param Bangu. Daniel Burma. Senuri Borulesa. Brigitta Burgunas. Alex Boy. Zachary Carling. Alex Cha. Kason Chafee. Ahona Chakraborty. Tanvi Chitre. Christopher Chung. Peter Sierri. Betsy Cletus. Yusuf Corleone. Musa Dajani. Jillian Day. Omid Dagan. Shreya Desai. Sonia Dami. Akash Dillon. Muskan Kaur Dillon. Amy Din. Valerie Domingo. Saba Dust Mohammadi. Dinah De Silva. Thank you, Dr. Graywall. The next group of students. The next group of students will be coded by Yoshi Ozaki, DO. Samar Elshek. Negin Fadai. Lynn Priscilla Fadil. Pamela Fung. Liliana Garcia. Maria Gatas. Gabrielle Glassin. Valeria Gomez. Lupita Gonzalez. Jaivind Singh Grewal. Katie Gwenin. Lawrence Carmelo Guerrero. Matthew Youssef Hadwa. Naomi Hematilaka. Cassie Hill. Salwa Hossein. Jackie Shiio Fang Wang. Maria Huang. Brett Hughes. Felicia Hung. Andrew Insko. Agatha Jacobson. Harjus Jessel. Haley R. Jenkins. Ishan Jindul. Gurnaj Johal. Austin Jones. Eugene Cow. Charnpreet Kaur. Sarjinder Kaur. Ariana Caxon Roop. Miriam Khan. Rahim Khan. Dina Kaori. Katrina Napick. Nithin Kumar. Brandon Lai. Annie Lau. Ray Law. Michael Lay. Trish Lay. Thank you, Dr. Ozaki. The next group of students will be coded by Ying Wang Dio. Dua Lee. Shannon Lee. Maria Leschuk. Alan Lee. Roxanne Lima. Tabor Shuai Leo. Leanne Lubrica. Cameron Yokajing Ma. Marco Magardachin. Joseph Makul. Jasmine Mong. Ulysses Morrow King. Ryan Maryoung. Alexander Medina. Soz Mirza. Shayon Mogasai. Nadia Mohabati. Julie Moon. Divya Mutineni. Alexandra Niker. Aisha Nawai. Jonathan Newman. Chelsea Newey. Alexander Wynn. Arimi Nguyen. Brian Doroliat Wen. Holly Nguyen. Maria Nguyen. Inez Nguyen. Kiana Nuri. Camden Newcomb. Tatiana Viktorovna Opalko. Riley Paredes. Michelle Park. Shrideep Patel. Sean Pagani. Michael Petro. An Pham. Jean Pham. Joshua Pham. Terry Pham. Thank you, Dr. Wang. The next group of students will be coded by Stephanie Bauer, DO. Grace Pillanini. Zishan Piracha. Connor Pauluk. Monsi Panamala. Roma Ramirez Bueno. Amitoj Randawa. Veda Reddy. Derek Rojas. Sogol Sadeghi. James Sagasser. Soha Saeed. Anurag Sandhu. Perabrup Sando. Lavanya Sankaran. Sonam Sadev. Sarah Shandy. Amrita Sharma. Jaskaran Singh. Ravrit Singh. Sanamjit Singh. Anna Smirnova. Eve Stark. Samantha Granado Sulit. Nilofar Tabatabai Arani. Nikki Tabatabai. Kian Tagizadeh. Chandani Taylor. Emily Yuen Tai. Gigi Tao. David Tron. Pauline Tran. Tiffany Tran. Tiara Trias. Karishma Upal. Cheyenne Wongsavan. Callista Wu. Darwin Wu. Jasmine Yang. Adil Yusuf. Daniel Yoon. And last alphabetically, but certainly not last, Patrick Zhang.
Thank you all, and especially thank you to Dr. Stephanie Bauer, Dr. Sandeep Grewal, Dr. Yoshihiro Ozaki, and Dr. Ying Wang for coding our newest medical students in the Central Valley. And of course, a special thank you to Dr. Jonathan Terry for reading all those names. I'm going to ask the faculty to stand, the families and friends of our students to stand, and our newest medical students to stand. And I present to you the class of 2027. Now, students, if you could remain standing and everyone else could be seated, I'm going to ask the students to turn and face the audience and show your appreciation for the support you've received from your family and friends. Thank you all. Thank you all, and be seated. Next, I invite Lisa Chun, DO, to lead our student doctors in reciting the osteopathic oath. Dr. Chun.
Thank you, Dr. Granado. Student doctors, please stand and turn to page 8 in your program to join me in reciting the osteopathic oath. I would also like to invite osteopathic physicians and those physicians who feel comfortable reading the oath to please recite after me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter.
I will be mindful
Always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform, employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation and never by word or by act cast imputation upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who come after me. I will ever be alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts and to the development of the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Chun. Now, student doctors, when someone in a patient care setting now sees you in a short white coat, it indicates to them that you're a learner. It's a symbolism. It's a costume. It's a costume we all wear when we perform the art, the show on the stage of medicine. Over the next 4 years, we'll continue to provide you with the scientific and clinical tools to ultimately become doctors. And just as importantly, this white coat symbolizes many other essential parts of your medical education. A standard of professionalism, caring, humanism, the emblem of the trust you must earn from your patients and ultimately display to them and their families. Now, to the family and friends gathered here, This is an unprecedented time for these students. They will be and already are busier than they've ever been, busier than you've ever seen them. Don't be surprised when their priority has shifted to studying, causing them to perhaps miss an important family gathering because of this serious work they must master. They spend most of their free time studying, most days preparing for the next quiz, the next exam, the next assignment. That's a commitment to the profession they have entered and the commitment ultimately towards the patients they will care for. Now, students, your serious dedication and work has to be balanced with some humanism. Humanism is making sure the patient in front of you knows that they are the most important thing on your mind during that encounter. These will be powerful connections you will make with other human beings. Patients respect that connection that comes with seeing a doctor and placing their trust in you. That deep respect and vulnerability is unlike any other profession. And that is why we refer to it as professionalism. You develop your professionalism through relationships, reflection, resilience, things that you wear all the time, even when you don't have your white coat on. But when wearing the coat, each time you put it on, pause. Let it remind you of that distinct honor that the patients will trust you to look out for them. The honor to provide care for another human being. Believe me, at some point you will shift your thinking and your training from a goal that you have set for yourself to something bigger. You're here truly to do what you said, I'm sure, in your personal statement somewhere, to help people. So it's not about you anymore. It's about those people you're going to help. And it's about you getting to be the best you can be so that the patient's trust in you is warranted. Remember, your words are powerful. Listening is powerful. And at the end of the day, all your patients really want is your advice, your opinion, and more importantly, your understanding. Now, in closing, you are officially part of one of the most noble, time-honored, impactful professions, and you will change the healthcare landscape for generations to come, starting here in the Central Valley. Thank you all. As you can all imagine, planning an event such as this requires months of preparation and planning and rehearsals, and so we need to thank our marketing and student affairs departments for their tremendous and tireless behind-the-scenes efforts. To all of our families and guests, I'm going to ask that you kindly remain in your seats until all of our student doctors have recessed out from the auditorium, led by our faculty marshals. So at this time, will the students please stand and wait for your faculty marshals to lead you out? Oh, okay, sorry, you're not being let out by your marshals. Just go ahead and leave. On behalf of the trustees, administration, faculty, and staff, I thank you all for joining us today for this white coat ceremony. This concludes today's ceremonies. Thank you all for coming.